So where did that leave Arsenal then?
I think what it shows you is it's not a question of just changing the manager. I know it's only one game for Freddie Ljungberg, but there's problems there that whenever the new manager comes in, it will take probably a while to fix, certainly new personnel. I must say I was a little bit surprised by the team he picked.
Why?
Because I think he's going back to players that we know what they are, and they're not going to get any better, they're not going to change. So David Luiz and Mustafi, we're not talking about young players. Xhaka in the midfield. They've been at Arsenal long enough for the supporters and the club to know what they're about. I can understand Ljungberg wants the job, of course he does. So
he wants a result straight away.
Yeah,
he wants to stop the rot.
Yeah, but I'd actually be thinking in terms of the club going forward, actually, let's maybe find out about the players that we've got in this squad. Callum Chambers is not a full-back. He struggles there all the time, every time I watch him play. Put him centre-back. You know Mustafi and Luiz are not the answer. You're talking about getting results, but they've just gone to Norwich and drew 2-2. They couldn't beat Southampton home last week. Let's have a look at Callum Chambers at centre-back. Obviously get Bellerin back at right-back. You've got Pepe you just spent £70 million for. Now, I'm not advocating Edu at the top of the club telling Ljungberg exactly what team he picks, but when you've spent that money on someone, we need to see what he's like. So whether that's for you in the future, whether it's for a new manager in the future, as a club, we need to see. We know which ones are not good enough. I mean, and you picked them in the first game. So, listen, if he goes with that, we know the results that they're going to get, I feel. And I just think, as a club, rather than just for Freddie Ljungberg, there's probably certain players who need to play as opposed to others.
We've seen a Spurs resurgence under Jose Mourinho so far. Could Arsenal finish in the top four yet?
Not playing like that, no. I think like what Carragher says, if you get them the right players back in, and you get them playing and you get them confident. Pepe, we saw at the beginning of the season when he actually first came in and him driving up players and him taking people on and causing havoc. He didn't get them one or two. He didn't finish the one or two chances that he got, and then his head started to dip then. But before that, he was actually exciting. He was getting people off their seats. If we could find that player back, then start plugging holes. I think Freddie was talking about the transition. It was like, you attack, we attack, you attack, we attack. You've got to stop that. Stop that somewhere, you know.
When you have strikers of those quality, like Pepe is not like someone who is going to give you the defensive structure that you need and all that. And you need the midfielders to actually allow those players to bombard and do what they're good at. And basically, a manager won't be able to actually put a Pepe on the field until he sort out his midfield. This is the situation. This guy has been bought whatever the money. The actual one who is actually scoring is the captain. Lacazette is a better option in terms of linking the player up front. So all that is like reducing the actual option of Arsenal style. You know, the style is attacking, and now, basically, I have like lacking of option in midfield that allowed me to play my style, and this is what's happening. That's why I think Carragher is right. It will take time to Freddie to actually find the right personnel to actually get the right kind of momentum and style and aggressiveness that they need sometimes in the style they play. Taki-taki, as we know.
A tough job for the new manager, whoever it is, as long as it's not Brendan, Emil? Great to see you both. Emil, Louis, thank you very much. Jamie, thanks as ever.